at Superdome, Fnatic versus Geekay. What a showdown the previous matchup was, but it's now time for another MENA representative to try and take down the Titans that are Fnatic inwards. They go into the site already. Alfajerli, the only one on Fnatic to be able to find a kill, as Geekay in full control over this B site. It's the same playing ground as it was before. Haven right back up in this action. It's a 2v2 and a bit of a standstill as the two Geekay players play out of mid.
Surprisingly, the spike didn't go down there.
One enemy remaining.
Wintry Rook. Nice little shot. Onto Mystic, leaving Alfajerli alone. Half HP onto Alfajerli. And now Geekay with a decision to make. Where do they go? And Alfajerli seems to be making the right decision in the read. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, Alfajerli! You genius! You absolute mastermind!
Now, though, on the topic of speed, fast it to see Fnatic on the retake.
Yeah, it's a quick execution here from Geekay. There are some Vandals in control of Fnatic. That's the dangerous part, and especially when Dirk is already taking down players from Geekay, you have to start to worry. But look at Geekay. The whole plan around this is to play with a lineup. So I assume there's a fragment ready, a couple of shock darts to be lined up. And it looks like KUp is responsible for keeping them alive out from that back line. It means that there's only one here. Rocket trying to survive to buy time. So far, it's done so valiantly. Takes one down before he falls himself. One-sided smoke now to be placed onto the site. Now, this is where the utility starts to fall. Oh, and it's so well-timed. Or is it not? No, it's the weapons to do it. It's Mystic and Alfajerli to do all the job. Repositioning from KUp to try and deny it. Would it be diffused? It's being stuck with Mystic with a coup de grace and the diffusal coming underway. Fnatic 3-0 cannot falter with their bonus. Be actually redeemed the bot back, unless it was broken. Seems to me like it brought it back, but either way, it does seem that the A site will be breached, at least attempted to. Fnatic hand it over. They're looking for a retake. I don't blame them. There's a rolling thunder on its way in Mystic's backpack. Don't know how you hold an earthquake in your backpack, but either way, the null command will deny the uses of any type of utility. As Wintry Rook is positioned exactly in the middle of the site to make sure that no one close by can use anything. Boaster gets spotted by the iron bot and Waylander retrieves it. Wintry Rook still strong with the ultimate as it now just gets depleted. 3 left for Fnatic for this fight. Can they do it? On top. Damage inflicted. Noise made. Aftershock to try and give them some space. Rocket is accurate. Can't deliver the second one, but there's more players for Geekay to deliver. Durka is left around to try and cancel some of these saves, but the round goes to Geekay, finally getting themselves on the board.
Instead of the concussed players, Geekay now ready to push into A, ready to push into Alfajerli. An operator with their name on.
Alfajerli. Good little opening for them. But again, very passive on this A site hold. Alfajerli with a trademark maybe to fall back into safety. Won't even use it. Rolling Thunder preemptive. Realizing there's a shot kills with 2. Good effort to take down some weapons of Fnatic, but it's Fnatic's round nonetheless.
What a shot from Alfajerli there.
Geekay. They still have got some weapons to work with here. It's not all impossible. Leo close by. Oh, the stun again catches everyone. Mystic 2 in a row is able to have a good fault line, but it's yet to be followed up by Fnatic significantly. He needs to make it happen with his gun. So far, Rocket falls, completely blinded. Paranoia is on point, runs out of bullets, draws out the classic. This is terrifying! KUp recovers it though, and the A site isn't quite taking over as Fnatic have placed both of the defenders there.
They've lost how? How are Geekay? How do they have a man advantage after this? Sure, KUp's is low. Wintry Rook's also wounded, but they just collapsed. And now Alfajerli, solo, has to try and hold C against the advances of the KO. Solo with the spike. Wait, solo with the spike?
Let that sink in for a sec. Waylander is making his way around, so it no longer will be a one-man endeavor. Oh, the timing could be perfect, or it could be the worst. It is the worst. Oh, for a fire at least, for Waylander, this is a pretty good moment.
30 seconds.
All right, Boaster, El Capitan. What can you do? Oh, Captain, my Captain. Delivers with the first one. Both of the remaining players are low. TP into his own dark cover. Oh, is it red though? Another smoke, walks into that one. Okay, Boaster, you sneaky man, going for an injured play, taps the spike. Another TP to the back of the site, tries to confuse him, but Wintry Rook is there to deliver, even though if it's a stinger, it's a bullet to the head, and it takes them down. They have to be respected, no matter what.
Okay, another clean kill. Twice he's got a kill from the same position, from the same shoulder peak. Fnatic, without the weapons or utility, they're struggling to punish it. But look at the flank here. Look at the flank from Alfaya.
Oh, that's the first one. He's got a Guardian. That's the second. Rocket swings back and takes down Alfaya. But is that good enough for Geekay? They've just realized seat is open due to Shalaby's rotation, and he might be catching up Leo as he's only got a knife out in his hands. Now, draws out the pistol, and Alisson will be delaying them. But what he's definitely done here for Geekay is guarantee that the site is open for them.
Absolutely. Leo goes aggressive, and oh, it pays off.
No way. No way. Could this be a hit of an eco round by Fnatic yet again?
The Nightfall
That is a
lands.
Nightfall for Waylander, and he won't be able to do a thing. Leo, with a newly acquired Vandal, puts him to the ground. Doing so because so far Fnatic for the past few rounds have kind of placed Alfajer both in quite up close and personal positions.
Yeah.
That they have been able to counteract and punish, but this time around Fnatic realized that's probably their weak point. That's why they need to hold back further back, and so far it's working out because Mystic has just been gifted a double kill.
Absolutely. Durka chimes in from Garage. That was the close angle, now revealed. And for Geekay, it's all on Waylander and Chaos. Waylander good for a first, but he needs a hell of a lot more than that if he wants to bring Geekay their fifth. Something just like that, Pavlos.
And Fnatic were very quick to rotate there, realized that the best chance in this game is to actually play the numbers now that they have the advantage. Now, because of our Fire Falls, this is actually a much more close affair. But with Mystics Rolling Thunder, expect it to be pressed as soon as the spike is touched. Or not yet. Oh, they feel the fake. They realize that the spike wasn't the first attempt. Maybe now is where you hear the Rolling Thunder. No, that wasn't when the pass back is thrown.
Oh, the utility.
Oh, they're towing with them, man. A blast pack, a paint shell, whatever you need, just to delay the spike plant. And now the Rolling Thunder and the paranoia. Why
Some
shoot
say
at them when you can
overkill.
throw everything else at them? If they could throw their shoes.
Fnatic not really in a position to exploit it, though. Instead, they're being fairly tentative with how they push this.
Yep. Dagger used, recon used, which means there's no more way of Geekay knowing how this one is going to be played out, although they are winning out one of the kills. So maybe Rinchero Rook go kill has been the strat of this particular one, or everybody go kill, that could be one. Alfaya, though, enabled. Waylander realizing he's got reinforcements, but Alfaya just wants to switch around, knowing that his teammate Leo is deep within his enemy's back line. There's a potential for them to take down C, and that's exactly what they do. Beautifully done by Leo, and C is the way for Fnatic to win this round.
Can you do it again? Goes up and through into Garage, punished for the over-aggression there. Alfaya, a 1 versus 3 Pavlos. Can he do it?
Can he do it? It's a tough one. Oh, Tinker into Waylander. It's just too much to handle. Runs out of bullets. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. And that is Geekay with a pistol round. End up losing the 1C defender. Fnatic have got a good read to move in. Fragment, how much will that delay? There's a slither of that corridor that does allow them to cross without taking too much damage. Paranoia does come through. It doesn't really affect anyone. Shalaby onto the back end of it. Winter Rook, the better weapons seem to be getting most of the kills here, but Mystic and Alfaya make the pistols work. This is hotly contested. They know where Alfaya is hiding, but Leo uses the opportunity to bait them out into the open. Fnatic are the team that are in charge right now, and it's Rocket that needs to save the day for Geekay.
The Vandal's certainly the weapon to do it, and without the plant, 23 HP, Alfaya! He finds the head, Pavlos! They're setting up for the retake here, and I don't know if that's the right call, frankly, Pavlos.
I don't mind that, but obviously the tools that Geekay have in retaking it, like the lockdown, can simply be counteracted by an aftershock of Mystic. And they know that Shalaby's ultimate is available, so they will be holding on to that aftershock.
Absolutely right. Alfaya levels it down to the 4v4. Nightfall available for Leo here to counteract this push. This is perfect from Fnatic here already in their after plant position.
Nightfall coming through. Aftershock will be counteracting the lockdown as expected. Flash drive onto the point. That is the first kill going in favor of Geekay. Rocket following up. Durka is out. Mystic still on site though, and he's doing a hell lot of damage, a hell lot of hurt brought to the camp of Geekay. We're down to a duel though, and Chaos needs to be careful. Up against Leo. Spike touched. Leo just draws back. Oh, Chaos through the box. Gets it done, and I believe has got plenty of time to get that spike defused.
Absolutely perfect. Out maps, as we saw in the game against Falcons, they had to wait till they were on Stingers to finish it. Chaos, clean opening onto Boaster.
Yeah, that TP for Boaster that ends up to the left-hand side of C-Long. Poor judgment, given there was no player to assist. Rocket fell asleep at the helm, and he got punished. Durka was just quicker. Isn't that crazy considering Rocket just had his crosshair on him? He just had to press mouse 1, but he didn't react quick enough? Wow. Insane. They do know Chaos is close. They will be dealing with him. Durka takes charge of it. Geekay are in trouble. Down in numbers and without side control. Hunter Shuri looking to deny the plant, and it's worked. Durka is killed. Oh, and he gets a second kill as well? Now that is a valuable Hunter Shuri. Shalaby's looking to pick up the pieces, but Leo isn't going to give up, is he? Leo has clutched this up for his team before. He's going to try and do it again. Shocked at his feet, but misses the mark. 10 seconds. He knows where Waylander is. Does he know where Wintry Rook is? Spike going down. But Wintry Rock shoots through the box. Okay, it wasn't quite a wallbang. He was right at the edge. Just like they did that time before against Falcons. Spike planted for them. Let's see how they approach this post-spawn.
This is going to be so damn difficult. Nightfall comes out as well to try and garner a bit of extra control. Looks like Fnatic want to change the tempo. They want to be aggressive in this afterplant, Pavlos.
They know 2 players are in that direction, but they're just through the Nightfall. That, by personal eliminations, means there's probably 3 on the other end, which is where they put most of their power. But now, they've ignored the site. They've gone to push, but Waylander is running his jewels. Fnatic don't have any players left, which means it's all down to Alfire to clutch up with a Headhunter. This is too difficult. Wintry Rook, is he going to be brought back to life? Waylander is low. Yeah, Wintry Rook is back. That's a shot. Can't use Headhunter anymore. Has to use a Colossic. Oh no! Ooh. We're in anticipation of what's going to happen, but surely this is an Alfire victory. Does find 1 kill onto Shalaby, but it's Wintry Rook's round, and Geekay will be on a 9th to close up this gap and stay alive. Their forces outside of the A site. Will they commit to the push, or is this just a play to try and figure out and play with Geekay's feelings?
Util readily placed to try and garner this control on A, but Geekay, they want to fight for it this time. Oh, Rocket's going to have trouble trying to get away, Pavlos. They're all going to get hit by the Rolling Thunder.
3 players get hit by that Rolling Thunder. Rocket is able to find 1 nonetheless. Mystic trades it back. Wintry Rook is able to recover. He's no longer concussed, no longer stunned. The 2 players at the back of the site can shoot as well as they could when they were alive and well without broken feet. Wintry Rook has got 3 kills, but Boaster begs to differ. He's gotten 2 kills himself so far, and he wants to make it a quadra to clutch up this round for Fnatic.
Plant doesn't go, of course. He's going to turn his back. He's going to try and extrapolate another 1 versus 1 before he then goes into the rest of this clutch, before he then commits to a site. He knows about Chaos' flank. He just doesn't know where exactly Chaos is holding.
And Chaos' position is so unforgiving, right? It's not one that you'd usually put your crosshair on.
30 seconds left.
But Boaster won't be facing that just now. He's getting an orb. So in the case that he gets a kill, in the case that he gets the plant, he can reposition using from the shadows.
Does he risk that use, though? Lockdown comes out, and he's just forced out of position now. He's going to run straight into Chaos, Pavlos.
He is. Oh, and he doesn't know where Chaos is. And that is the end of that round.
He won with pure, unadulterated gunfire and prowess with these weapons, Pavlos, with Chaos being the man who has to defend this.
They've made the best decision of the site of attack, right? This is the only site with 1 defender. Chaos gets 1 before he falls. Just Shalaby is there for reinforcements already. Paranoia to delay. Geekay are playing this perfectly. Mystic finally finds a kill for Fnatic, but they need way more than that. And it doesn't seem like they'll be getting it. Their attempt to push through Garage has been completely stopped. Boaster connects 1 shot to keep the Geekay at 3 players strong. Falls back to not get concussed by the lockdown. But the rotation comes in, and how Geekay perform is that they split the 3 across the map.
Now, if Boaster can shut down Waylander, this becomes kind of doable. But this push is going to be heard. Look at the exodus made from Geekay here.
30
Pavlos,
seconds.
we're going to overtime.
Yeah, the thing is that Boaster has no clue that there's an opponent right in front of him. Waylander, here's a spike, and kills off Boaster. It's overtime.
Look at that. Aggression from Geekay, looking for this mid control. Rockets to lead the charge. Swift to get this spike down. Remember, it was the attack from both of these teams that failed. It's maybe a matter of who wins their attack first. Swing from Boaster. Rockets instantly there to punish it.
Already a tremendous comeback performed by Geekay to bring themselves to equal level with Fnatic, but can they take it even further and get the win up against them? They need to put themselves on match point, but there's also the question of whether Fnatic is going to let them. They stopped their push towards C. Geekay have to reconsider their options. It seems like they're pivoting towards B, and there's 2 players already transitioned there from Fnatic. Mystic falls, and Leo has to do it by himself. Ends up falling himself. Still an equal trade, but it's Geekay to come out on top as they've got 3 players standing against the 2 of Fnatic.
This is really where things get interesting. Pavlos now, a man down. Fnatic, do they get back onto this site? Alfaya forced out of position. Durkee gets the first though.
This would be the moment where Boaster shouts out Durkee go kill, because already got him 1. He's got Timo to do it. Alfaya falls. This is Durkee's chance to redeem themselves, but he's got 2 very different positions he needs to account for. This is tough. That's the first. Can he turn his attention in time? Wintry Rook puts Durkee in the mud, and we're looking at a Geekay on match points.
This isn't... Geekay already aggressive here with the Omen. The staring contest, Pavlos.
That's the first kill for Alfaya. Already putting his team on top. Durkee in front of Garage. Wintry Rook is hurt. Dwindles the confidence. Do they know there's another defender of the C site? Usually Shalaby does hold positions like these, so they will be wary of it. What an important prowler. That means with a concussion and the paint shells, this will be a dead man, but still gets the kill. How important is that? It still means that Geekay is down to 2 players. Wintry Rook hasn't been shown. Okay, now he's eliminated. This should be Fnatic's round. We should be seeing another overtime score, considering Rocket also only has an operator at hand.
Alfaya finishes the job. We're going to double OT, Pavlos.
As high caliber as they are, would definitely maybe boost their morale. But when they play up against teams like this, and they're getting a massive run for their money, and maybe even lose the match because of it, now that may have the opposite effect.
You're absolutely right. Look at this myriad of utility deployed to this A site, Pavlos. It's a slaughter.
Placing swarm grenade out. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm
This is
grenade.
mad. Fnatic only got 2 left. Geekay might be getting on match point again.
Satchel out.
Durkee in the site. That's 1. Is it good enough? Boaster with what to do. Spray down on his face.
And Fnatic are just having to match it.
They really are. Alfaya. Nice to onto Rocket. This gives Fnatic an opportunity to level things up again and go for another time of overtime. They're very well known for being resilient in long games like these. Many records have been broken with Fnatic involved in overtimes. Mystic drawing back. Waylander, the drop. Waylander, the aggression and the comfort to do something like that is incredible. But has he overstepped? Because Geekay are behind. Shalaby coming forwards. Chaos waiting for that to happen. Waiting for assistance. They need 2 lines of attack to be influential in this map. To try and close this one out in their favor. Can they peek out Leo simultaneously? Smoke towards long. Boaster on hell. Shalaby picks off Leo. Boaster, this is up to him. This really is up to him. He's hiding within the smoke. It's no longer concealing him. He's out into the open. Gets both kills. And Fnatic are still in the fight.
It's overextending. They don't want to risk putting themselves in their own position and being punished for it. I would love to see Fnatic or Geekay move to their attack for what will either be the next overtime or the next round and just go super fast.
Alfaya baiting them in for Leo. Flash drive coming through the spray down. Is it good enough? No.
Oh, what a flash!
Geekay on top of Rocket is dancing around Fnatic's players.
Oh my god.
Dancing and prancing and doing his thing.
Look at this rotation now. Boaster. He is the make or break for Fnatic here.
Oh! maybe is the make, because it's just brought things to a very feasible standpoint for Alfajerli.
30 seconds left.
Oh my god, Pavlos.
Spike
Wintry
planted.
Rook and Chaos. Everything to play for here. Up against one of the best operator players in the world. And they're playing the range game against him. Against that operator. Glass Cannon.
The important thing is that they're playing two sides of long, right? So he can't really reposition the crosshair the right place. In both places at the same time. Can he do it? Touching the spike. Dark cover. Oh dear. Well there you go. 3 times in a row. It's Geekay on match point.
Switching sides.
Well, actually, Geekay have taken your advice, man. They've gone full in. They've gone all in. And Shalaby might be saving the day here because Fnatic were winning most of these trades, but now equal footing all over again. The read is good from Waylander. The A side is where Fnatic are heading towards, and he can definitely hear all the commotion. Into the site they go. Smoke covered, making sure no one will push through main. Shocked up.
Spike planted.
Damaging up Boaster. At least just a little bit. No more owl joint. Boaster takes care of it. This is a close one. This is real close. Geekay want this so bad. He's still waiting.
Remaining.
And he's waited enough. They know Waylander was spotted out heaven last. Drop will be audible. They can all drop in on him. Alfajerli gets a drop on Waylander as well. 15 to 15. Both Chaos and Shalaby play around this area, but they haven't scouted across the other side. Now that is quick reaction timing by Alfajerli, and that is Turco doing his thing. The site is under control of Fnatic. This seems to be whoever wins their defense first will be the team that ends up grabbing the victory in this series.
One enemy
Of course it's a constant to a pro, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, 16 to 16. We're going to another overtime. Our 5th overtime now.
Proven that they can do it. But again, they overstep. Again, they over-aggress. Again, they lose an early player. And it's not traded. Again, they do the exact same thing. Am I going mad here, Crema? Or aren't they seeing this?
Fnatic now gonna have to go once again around down. Once again, they're gonna try and restore an equalizer. Unless something horrific happens, but Rockets, Blade Storm out. He's on a rampage, Pavlos.
Yeah. This is Geekay's round. There's no water coding it. There's just too much utility, too many players alive, as much damage as Alfajerli and Mystic want to do. It just simply will not be enough. Geekay.
This time bring out the operator to try and hold for that that swing on C. I think he was expecting Alfajerli to take that fight, but he isn't. Alfajerli, he's looking to go over to B, with Durka being a lurker. Rockets, we send him out of pockets. Missed shots, gets away. As Geekay now fall back into their defaults.
Paranoia onto the side, Boaster indicating that B is where he wants his troops to move into. Paint to the back end. Waylander's going to take a bit of a chunk of health away from him. But this is a rotate for Fnatic and look at Shalaby. This is all important. Oh dear! Now they know. Okay, is that trade good enough though? They're certainly bought enough time because there's already a rotation onto the side. Wintry Rook gets one. Again not traded. Again Fnatic not walking together. Another flash drive available. Now going for the peak, but Alfajerli is able to pick it up. 3 players against the 3 of Geekay. And look at Waylander going all the way around the world. Looking to catch them off guard. Alfajerli, there's no way to anticipate this.
This is it,
Now they know
Pavlos.
where Waylander is. It might as well be it. Geekay, this is their chance. This is the best chance they've had to get a win on the defense. Recon, Bosa shoots it, but not in time. They know exactly where it is, and this is the end!
They've done it!
The Titans have fallen, and Geekay, the second team in line in meta, have taken down Fnatic, giving them their first loss in the Superdome BME tournament.
This is also the first win Geekay have outside of MENA, and it's to bloody Fnatic! What?